Good morning, All Saints. It is Thursday morning, the 6th of October. And today, actually, for the commemoration, it's a big day. I'm not going to talk about it, but today is the day we remember William Tyndale and Miles Coverdale, both translators of the Bible. Tyndale was executed for that work in the year 1536, and Coverdale continued the work, drawing a lot on what Tyndale had already done to create an English translation of the Bible. And if you don't think that's significant, you might consider that Coverdale's Psalms are still the ones that are used in the English church. If you ever go to Evensong or go to a traditional service of the daily office in the Church of England, it's Coverdale's Psalms you're going to hear. And he lived until 1569. So they are great heroes because of their efforts and the great risks that they took to translate the Bible into a language that the people could understand, much as Martin Luther did in Germany and others did in other places. But today, I want to talk about annual giving and pledging and stewardship. It is that season of the year when, in a day or two, you will receive a packet from All Saints Church. If you are on our mailing list and have either given in the past or have pledged in the past, or we somehow know that you are a regular contributor or a person who attends All Saints. And a lot of people look at this as kind of, oh, here goes, I don't know, PBS's giving campaign again. And I want to talk a little bit about how we are different than what PBS or NPR or anyone else that you happen to pledge on a regular basis. The spiritual principle of giving back to the church is actually giving back to God a portion of what God has so generously given us. And the work that it enables us to do is a deeply meaningful work in a world that needs to hear good news. So at All Saints, I have dreams of so many things that that are in the future for us as we enter this new season. Managing living with a pandemic, which is not yet gone, but we are certainly making our way through these changed days. And we have many needs at All Saints, both for ourselves, which could be growing our Sunday school, which we've hired a coordinator to help us with that. Better equipping the choir so that the glorious music that we have at All Saints can continue. And the physical plant obviously needs some attention. We are chipping away at that process. As many of you know, we are just about at the end of the roof project. And once that water issue is taken care of, then we will be able to look forward to um, uh, revamping the interior of the church and repairing it, and all of which is not just to make it beautiful and to take care of this heritage that we have in this building, but when we enter that space, everything that we do is to the glory of God. And so I want, and I know many of you want, our building to reflect that desire. Even more than the giving that supports us in All Saints and our worship life is the giving that would allow us to be in the world in a deeper, wider, broader, more significant and impactful way. Our community is also changing. We have those who are of great means, who are able to kind of sail through financially a lot of life's challenges, and then we have those who are not. And it is just like in the country as a whole, in Hoboken, it is very evident the divide between the rich and the poor. And our job is to be in those places where we have relationships with our neighbors so that we know their needs, so that we are sharing with each other. We're not doing this old model of charity where it's just giving to someone who needs something, but partnering with our neighbors to make this community a better and stronger place for everyone. And that is really where I would like to see All Saints focus in the coming year. and that takes some resources to support gatherings, yes, to address some of those emergency needs that are so great. I was just contacted yesterday by In Jesus Name Charities. They need toddler-sized diapers, so we're going to be collecting diapers for them. The Lighthouse in Union City is equipping an apartment for a family of 4 that are seeking asylum in this country. We're collecting items for that, and certainly these are things that we could do quite easily, but I want to go deeper than that and to build the relationships with our neighbors so that we also are blessed by their presence, and that it's not just this one way giving of sometimes what is excess to us. So I am all about relationships and partnerships and knowing each other's stories, and all of that is going to take our generosity, both of money, but also generosity with our calendars, with our time, and with the gifts God has given us, whether you are great at hospitality, or whether you are great with kids, or you're great at music, or you're great at doing some creative event where we can bring the community together. That's all of that is part of what we hope to give back to the God who gave it to us. I was reminded as I was thinking about this morning of the prayer of Saint Francis of the prayer of Saint Ignatius of Loyola. I have Francis on my brain from 2 days ago. The prayer of Saint Ignatius that says, "Take, Lord, receive all my liberty, my memory, my understanding, my whole will, all that I have and all that I possess. You gave it all to me. Lord, I give it all back to you. Do with it as you will, according to your good pleasure. Give me your love and your grace, and for this I have all that I need." It's a pretty powerful prayer, but is an acknowledgement that all that we are and all that we have comes from the God who loves us. And I hope that you will remember this and remember these grand dreams and visions about making our community a better place as you receive your pledge cards and pray over them. I look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. We'll be at All Saints at 8, 9, and 10:30. And then Sunday afternoon, it's supposed to be a beautiful day, so our postponed Fall Fest for All Saints will take place at 4 p.m. at Holy Innocents at the corner of 6th and Willow. Bring a dish to share and come and enjoy the company of your All Saints family. Until then, blessings to you and all those you love and pray for.